Swiss Family Robinson by Johann David Weiss. Adapted by H.Q. Mitchell and Marileni Malkoyani. Published and copyright MM Publications 2021.
Chapter 3. The family was now safely ashore, and they all felt relieved to be on land after so many weeks at sea. Once they found a river with fresh water nearby, they decided that this would be the most convenient place to pitch a tent.
"Let's do this quickly before it gets dark,"
said the pastor. They used sailcloth from the ship for the tent and fishing hooks to fasten the entrance.
"Our first home on this new land,"
said Elizabeth as the boys collected dried grass to make beds with. Closer to the river, they created a rough kitchen. The pastor made a fire using matches he had brought from the ship so that Elizabeth could boil some soup.
"What's that? It looks like soap or glue,"
noticed young Franz, pointing to some bars his mother was taking out of her bag.
"This looks like glue, but it is excellent meat,"
explained Elizabeth.
"It has been cooked and turned to jelly. It is made this way so that it can be easily carried on long voyages. It is delicious once we use it in our soup."
Jack went to the sea to look for shellfish that could also be served for dinner. It was not long before they heard a scream coming from the sea.
Ah!
The pastor rushed to see what was happening, only to find Jack up to his knees in the water with a lobster clasping his leg.
"So you have found us food, Jack,"
laughed the pastor. The boy forgot his pain.
"Can I take the lobster to Mother?"
he asked, smiling proudly. He managed to hold it, but suddenly the lobster hit him with its tail.
Ah!
Jack got so angry that he picked up a stone and killed it.
"Why did you kill the animal with such hate?"
asked the pastor.
"But it bit me,"
said Jack.
"Don't you know that it was only trying to protect itself?"
asked the pastor. The boy promised to be kinder and to control his anger in the future. Then he proudly gave the lobster to Elizabeth.
"This will make dinner more delicious,"
he said.
"I've made soup, so we already have a good dinner,"
she said.
"Let's save the lobster for breakfast."
"I saw some oysters, but don't want to get my feet wet,"
said Ernest.
"Well, son, you will have to,"
said the pastor.
"We must all work together, even if this means wet feet or dirty hands."
A little later, Ernest came back with oysters, as well as salt he found on a rock.
"Look at this,"
he said.
"Salt."
Unfortunately, the salt was mixed with dirt. However, Elizabeth added fresh water and then poured the liquid through a cloth to separate the salt from the dirt.
"Why don't we just use seawater rather than go to all this trouble?"
asked Jack.
"Seawater is bitter and would spoil our dinner,"
explained the pastor. As the family waited for Fritz to return from hunting, they wondered what they would use for spoons.
"I wish we had some coconuts,"
said Ernest.
"We could use them as bowls."
"Wishing won't get you anywhere,"
said the pastor.
"Have you got any other ideas?"
"We could use oyster shells for spoons,"
suggested Ernest. Everyone agreed that this was a very good idea, so Ernest set off to collect more oyster shells, saving the best one for himself. Jack tried to open the shells by banging them on the ground, but with no success. His father showed him how to make them open by putting them near the fire.
"The heat will make the oysters open,"
he said. Jack ate his first oyster.
"Yuck! It tastes horrible,"
he said in disgust. Later, Fritz returned from hunting with a small animal,
I remember reading about this animal.
said Ernest.
It's an agouti.
Yes, it's an agouti.
The pastor agreed.
It is a fast animal that lives under the ground and eats fruit and nuts.
Is it tasty?
Asked Jack, who was always hungry.
No, I'm afraid not. Its meat is hard and doesn't taste very nice.
Said the pastor. After dinner, they heard the dogs snarling. They were attacking the agouti. The family rushed to save it, but it was too late. Fritz was so angry that he started screaming at the dogs and kicking them.
Why are you behaving like this?
Yelled the pastor to the boy.
The dogs are just hungry and do not know any better.
The boy stopped immediately and hung his head in shame.
But Father, it's so unfair.
He protested,
That's nature's way, my son.
said the pastor in a quiet voice.
I guess you'll find that out in time.